Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, this is going to be the 1 month update on the wax test that we're currently doing on the test panel here. So yeah, 1 month ago is when we applied these 5 products. So this is the order they're in on the panel. So we have the turtle wax, ceramic plus graphene and paste wax, the 75-year special edition type thing. We have the Collinite number 476S, Bowden's own Beaut beads, Gyeon Q2 wax, and Artdeshine Graphene obsidian wax. So yeah, like I said, 1 month ago we applied all of these, and since then the the panel has stayed outside with all the products, and we've washed it weekly. So this is our 1 month or 4 week update. So yeah, we're going to give it a rinse down. It's actually very, very dusty and dirty at the moment. And just for an update on the sort of visual on how everything's looking, last week I just said the Artdeshine seemed like it was standing out. It looked really good on the paint still. It kind of seems like it's faded away a little bit. Now I'm feeling like, for the most part, I can see the middle three. Gyeon's looking good, Bowden's is looking good, the Collinite's looking good. That's just in the sun. When I just brought it inside, I can actually see the clear line of where each product is. And it does look like those are looking a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse this whole thing down before we give it our contact wash. So last week we, I don't know, maybe I threw a little bit of shade on the turtle wax. I'm just not very impressed with their products at the moment. But the two on the ends, the turtle wax and the Artdeshine, weren't looking too good. It seems like that's still the case. Artdeshine more so than the other. Middle three all looking great. Let's see if a wash is going to change anything there. So yeah, we've got our CarPro reset. Give this a quick wash. All right, so our wash is done. Let's go ahead and rinse this down. Now, as always, trying to be very thorough. Okay, so now we've got it rinsed down. What I want to do is just attempt to flood each section and just see how easy we can actually flood it, and then how quickly the water sheets off. So just with a sheet test, you can see the turtle wax still holding out. I still can't completely flood that section easily, but then once it is almost completely soaked, you can see the water does disappear pretty quickly. So it's not doing terribly, but at 1 month, kind of expected more, because if straight away compare it to the Collinite, which hopefully is still in shot. So I'll move the camera over just a little bit. So yeah, you guys can see that the Collinite, you can't even get close to flooding that section. Far too hydrophobic, and that water is just gone, disappears instantly. So keep coming across. Let's move this camera a little bit more. Sorry if that's a bit shaky. Okay, so this is the Bowden's own now. See, same thing, we're not able to flood that. Far too hydrophobic, as has been the case pretty much from the start. Oops, sorry, nearly knocked over my camera. The Bowden's and the Collinite are looking pretty much spot on the same. And now I'm going to move the camera again. Really sorry about all this shaky footage. I actually just nearly dropped my camera a minute ago, so that wouldn't have been good. So this is the Gyeon now. So I still think Gyeon is the most hydrophobic out of these. Now, whether it's considered a wax or not, since I'm learning since starting the test that it's not really much, it's not a canubra wax, it's a fluorine, I think, based product, so more of a sealant, but in paste form. Either way, they're calling it a wax. I'll put it in the wax test, and it's looking great. So yeah, still think at this stage it's the most hydrophobic, so I'm pretty impressed with that. But these middle three are all looking great. And then, yeah, I mean, there's no point in moving my camera for this last one. You can see it enough there. The Artdeshine, we can completely flood it, but it does then start to sheet that water off. So it's still there, it's still doing something. It's just, I already would have been wanting to put a topper or reapply or something like that at this stage. It's already not impressive enough for me. I know some people don't care about beading and sheeting of water. I do. It just makes washing the car and drying the car so much easier. So it's something that I look for. That's why I tested in this, and it's just an easy way for us to see if it's still there and how it degrades over time. So yeah, while I'm saying that, it has pretty much sheeted off the majority of the water. Looks like there's a couple of sections there where it's just sticking. It maybe taken more of a hit than others, but either way, there we go. That's basically the sheeting test, or the rinse off test. So what I'll do now is I'm going to put the hose into the mist function, wait a little bit longer for some of the sections to dry, and then yeah, we're going to go over it. We're going to just see how good the beading is, because these three middle products, I think, are still going to be performing really well. So yeah, pick the camera back up in a second and show you guys that. All right, so let's mist over this entire thing. Okay, may have been a little bit heavy with that, but that should be good. So now we'll swap over to the handheld camera and we'll just go over these. So, Artdeshine, as expected and as has been for the last few weeks, not really beating up very nicely, but still doing something, comparing it to the untouched section. So yep, still there and doing something, but nothing too impressive. Coming over onto the Gyeon, and as has been the case, looking absolutely great. Haven't really seen a difference in this in 1 month so far, which is definitely a good thing. You know, obviously we want products to last at least a month, and this definitely is. And moving over onto the Bowdens, same thing, looking great. 1 month in, no real changes, still super hydrophobic, still looking good, as is the Gyeon obviously. And lastly, sorry, not lastly, and next up the Collinite. And I mean, just pan over these three in the middle, pretty much all looking great. No real change in 1 month, which is, yeah, pretty good. I'm happy with three of these. The Artdeshine, not so much, and the Turtle Wax, also not looking great, but definitely better than the Artdeshine. I don't know. Yeah, the Turtle Waxes, some of their products have kind of, this is how the ceramic wax went as well. I think it was a little bit worse off than this at 1 month. So, I mean, it's doing better than some of their other stuff that I've tested. And some other brands in general that I've tested, this is doing better. But when we directly compare against three others, which are looking far, far better, all applied at the same time, the same process as directed. So, yeah, not going to say it's the worst thing here, because clearly it's not even the worst performing out of this test, but if you're comparing it directly against three other competitors, it is just not quite in the same league. And what I'll do now, as usual, hold the hose on and just watch how quickly how the water reacts directly as it hits the panel. So as you can see, that one, it just slowly sheets away. It sticks until it slowly sheets. The Gyeon, and every time I do this, it really impresses me. I feel like it clearly shows here it's the most hydrophobic. It doesn't really seem to, the water doesn't stick at all. It just instantly hits the water and the water hits the panel and it instantly just beads and sheets away, or doesn't even give a chance to sheet, it just disappears. Because the Bowden's is similar, but not quite at that level. But yeah, still like really, really good water behavior. Just that Gyeon is just that bit more hydrophobic, is what I found from the start. And then the Collinite. I don't know if that Collinite is not quite looking the same as it did. Like the water's like sort of sticking to the Collinite a little bit, so I don't know, I feel like we're seeing a little bit of a change. Might be nothing in it, but it'll be something to watch over the coming weeks. And the turtle wax, not the worst I've seen, not the best I've seen, but still there, still doing something. So yeah. I'm going to say still most hydrophobic Gyeon. I'm going to probably say the Bowden's is looking second now. Yeah, I'm going to give the Bowden second place. Gyeon's dropped down to third. It's a little bit of a difference now compared to where it was last week. And Turtle Wax in fourth. Artdeshine in fifth. Alright, so there we go. That's the 1 month update. Now I'm just going to dry this thing off, put it back outside, and need to work out if I'll continue doing weekly. I feel like it's probably the best too, because we're starting to see some slight differences. I'm now noticing the Collinite not looking quite as good. I feel like maybe the turtle wax will start to diminish, or maybe it'll stay exactly like that. So I'm going to keep doing weekly for a bit longer. So we'll do a 5 week and we'll do a 6 week, and we'll see how we're looking there. And then maybe we'll move it on to 2 weekly updates. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. We'll appreciate the feedback on how you guys would like this test to continue. But I'm feeling like these 3 are going to last us quite a while. Just basing off previous tests with sealants at the 1 month mark. If you're looking like this at 1 month, about 2 months are probably going to be pretty much the same, and then it's at about the 3 months where they'll probably start to fade, and yeah, we'll see a big difference. So yeah, we'll continue this weekly for now, like I said, but definitely let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you think of these products. Had a few people giving me their experiences with, I think I've had Turtle Wax, Collinite, Bowden's and the Gyeon. Not really much feedback on the Artdeshine, not sure if many people have used it. But yeah, really like hearing how you guys have done. And then, yeah, if you guys have used them and then put toppers on top, that's kind of a bit different to what we're doing here. Just want to see these as base protection. I know I could chuck the Artdeshine quick detailer on top and it'll bring it back. I could put something on top of this Turtle Wax, one of their products, and it'll bring it back a little bit more. But the fact that these 3 without needing anything are looking still good, that's what we're going to sort of more test for. But yeah, so give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. There's plenty more videos to come. I had to sort of take a break from filming separate videos. At the moment, we've only been doing these test videos, but I do want to really do a couple more full detail videos on cars. I've got a few cars that I want to do like the full cinematic style details on coming. A few more products to test in separate videos. So yeah, subscribe if you're not already. Let me know if there's any products you'd like to see me test. But with all that said, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.